today we are in one of the newest sections of one of my favorite communities out in Katy, Texas. We are in Ellison, checking out the brand new model home park. The last model home park that I've shown a few times on the channel is packing up, and everyone is now starting to get their new model homes. And I wanted to check out some of the heavy hitters over here. We got Weston, we got Perry Homes packing up to get over here. We got Highland, and the one that everybody's been asking me for, that Newmark home, is finally here and it's ready to go, and I think that you are going to love it. So stick with me and let's check out what Ellison in Katy, Texas has to offer. So one of the first things that you're going to be greeted by as you get to the new model home park is the new amenity center, and it's going to feature a beautiful pool as well as an event pavilion and a little bit of a splash pad over here. And so this is one of several pocket parks. You also have your commercial along 529, which includes a Target as well as other stores and eateries. And so the amenities in this location for Ellison is really just tough to beat, and it's one of my favorite, if not my favorite, community in Katy. When you add on top of that, that is located by some of the fastest selling and most commercial supported communities in Cypress, you also are very close to Bridgeland, which is right up the road. You have Town Lake right around the corner from here, as well as Marvita, which is on the opposite side of 99, just down the road off of 529 as well. And so for the amenities that you get within your community, as well as the overall support from the other surrounding communities, it's hard to beat the location that Ellison is in out here in Katy. First stop on the list, let's go into the new Highland model home. They still have guys actually moving in decor right now, so let's go and check it out. So when things are really up and running, I'll definitely come back and do this one some justice. This is gonna be, I can already tell, one of my favorite models that I've ever had for Highland. But they still are working on some stuff in here, and I don't wanna get in their way too much. They're in here just trying to get everything going. So what did you think of that gorgeous Highland home? Gorgeous, right? Gorgeous, gorgeous. I know, I can't wait until they are completely finished and we can come back in here and do this model home tour justice. But for right now, I think that was a great sneak peek into the brand new Highland model home here in Ellison. Right next door to the Highland home model, we have the Chesmar model. So let's go and check that one out right now. Chesmar, as of late, has become one of my favorite builders in the metro. I actually have a couple under contract with them right now throughout different parts of the town, and the experience has been super great. And they're definitely one of those newcomer kind of builders that when people want a nice luxury product that is going to be stress-free, I typically suggest that we go and give a look at least to Chesmar, because for the price, you typically get a little bit more size of a house in a Chesmar home as well. So definitely something to keep in mind. So that was the Chesmar house. If you had to rate what you saw in Chesmar versus the Highland Homes, who would you give your go-to model home so far? Now we're gonna go and check and see who is still left and ready to show at least a little bit on this new model park home row. I'm looking at Brookfield, which we've never shown on the channel, so hopefully they are open. Weston, and then at the end we're gonna save that monstrous Newmark home for the end. So it looks like one of the Brookfields is not quite ready yet, but it looks like the second one, they're cleaning up to go live here in a couple days. So you are literally one of the first people to see this model home. So let's go and check it out right now. Not gonna lie, that Brookfield was super nice. And I can't wait to see it all decked out and furnished. I know those workers were in there like, who the hell is this guy in here filming me right now? I apologize, told them I'd get out of their hair. But let's get on to the next one. I see the Weston sign. This one doesn't quite look ready yet, so hopefully we got at least one of them that we can get in to show you right now. All right, so we were in luck. I was able to get a worker to unlock this model home. Don't tell them I did that. I don't know if they were actually supposed to do that at this point, but let's go in here and see what Weston has to offer. Now, Weston is kind of known for having the luxurious two-story family homes here in Texas. They usually have this kind of like spiral staircase kind of feature, usually have some kind of a rotunda feature. Weston just really comes with it, and when most people are out here and they're relocating specifically, and they're looking for these big Texas houses that everybody thinks is basically everywhere, they usually are describing a Weston home, and I can see why, and I hope that you can see why in this video. And again, I'll be back out here to go more in depth on these and just really do them justice. I really wanted to just give you a sneak peek into the new offerings here in Ellison before anybody else could get into it. Gorgeous home. So what do you think about that Weston? All right, so far we've had a big Highland. I'm looking at another Highland across from me that doesn't look quite ready yet, so we won't go bother them in that Highland as well. We've had a Highland that we've looked at. We've looked at a Chesmar. We've looked at a Brookfield and the Weston. Which one is giving it to you the best so far? Is it the Weston? I think the one that I would pick right now would be between the Highland, from what I could see, and this Weston right here. But let's keep on going and see who we got, and if there's anybody else before we get to the big boy of the day, that big Newmark that just opened up. That's what I'm really excited for, and I think you should be too. Stay tuned. All right, so now let's go and check out the biggest model home from Weston out here. It's in the Carter series. This is actually the plan that model home tour just kind of like blew up on my channel the most and the fastest. Is one of the most viewed on my channel. People really love the Carter series when it comes to a Weston. So let's see if you feel the same today. quick just so you can see what the upstairs space is looking like in the Carter. Game room, pretty common in the Weston plans. They usually almost always come with a media room as well. This is a pretty nice size one. So that is the Weston, guys. What do you think? How does that stack up? I'm thinking I'm liking that Weston a little bit more than the first one that we went in, but that is, of course, the champagne budget. Okay, this ain't the beer budget. That's the champagne budget, starting in the low 600s. It's going to be an inventory product. You're not tied to using their preferred lender or any of that stuff. You can come with whoever you want for lending, and the deals are going to be house specific, depending on the floor plan, availability, and all that stuff. So that's the deal with Weston. What do you think? How does this one stack up compared to the Highland that we saw, compared to the other Weston, the Chesmar? Where are you ranking now? All right, so this is the one that we have all been waiting for. This is the big Newmark. This is the Cologne plan right next to the Welcome Center. Let's go in and check it out. I was out here a couple days ago, and it is just chef's kiss, but let me know what you think, and then we're gonna rank them all at the end. So Newmark is one of those ones that everybody that's been looking for the last couple years in this like Cypress to Katy sort of area have always loved and kind of taken a liking to when I show it on the channel. But out here in Katy, they haven't had an option, and now they finally do out here in Ellison. Insane, and that's just the first level of this house. Imagine that if you got the money to build this boy here, that you're gonna want to view similar to this one. Now they're gonna pretty this up at some point in time, and it's gonna be all blue and pretty, but for right now, you can get the vibes of what they're going for out here, and it is just, I can say for a fact that between Highland and Newmark, they do incredible models. They're always some of my favorite, and this one is no slouch. I'm thinking back to, I believe it's Bridgeland that has the Versailles plan over there. Another gorgeous plan, but to bring a product that is similar to that out here in Katy, I know that that is something that a lot of my clients that reach out to me are wanting. A couple more secondary bedrooms up here. One's used as an office right now. They have an actual client in there, so I'll respect that. And then some other plans they got. Absolutely stunning plan. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I'll put some of the details on this one. It looks like content day. Looks like I got a drone up behind me. I understand, my brother, go ahead and get your content up. But yes, what do you think about the Newmark plan? I think that one takes the cake and is gonna be #1 rated for me. But what do you think about the other ones? Do you like the Weston? Do you like the Highland? Did you like the Chesmar? What do you think? Are you ready to come and take a tour with me when these things are finally ready? As far as incentives on Newmark right now, they're one of those builders that is very much so kind of like Weston, where it's going to be home specific, depending on what's about to hit the ground, what's already in production, what's already been permitted, whether or not you're building ground up. They have some outstanding ground up incentives kind of throughout the metro, somewhere averaging between 30 and 70,000, depending on the community that you are in. But as with anything, with any of these luxury builders, you can always come in and talk numbers. So let me know what you think. And if you are ready, willing, and able to go and talk some numbers, let me reach out to some of my contacts out here, put you in contact with them, and let's get the thing done. If you love these model homes and you are loving everything about Ellison, I definitely know that you are going to love this video right here.